stop what you're doing. Stop right now, because somehow fate aligned and brought you here to hear this message. You need to let go and trust the universe or God or whatever higher power you believe in. I'm Chanel, and I share how changing your mindset can begin to change your life. Subscribe if you want to change your life. But I really want to get right into the video. So how can you begin to let go, and how can you begin to trust the universe? Before I go into that, I want to talk about the why and why it makes sense to begin to let go and trust the universe. So let's think about it. If you aren't willing to let go, it's probably for a few reasons. It could be because you're really stressed. It could be because you're anxious. It could be because you're really scared. And these are all valid emotions, but these are limiting emotions. I'm gonna ask you a question and I want you to answer it honestly. And I think sometimes we aren't honest with ourselves, but we really need to be. When has worry, anxiety, or fear ever led to anything good? Never. It doesn't. It doesn't really lead to anything positive. It's just wasted time. And our time on this earth is so precious and so limited. How can we spend, or how can you even begin to think about spending minutes, days, or hours being in that state where you're kind of bundled up and not really letting yourself be and live and thrive? So we need to begin to think about how we can actually shift that energy towards more positive emotions. And the ultimate goal here really is to be more in control of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions so that we can begin to attract more abundance and fullness into our life. So how do you begin to let go and trust the universe? Two important things shape our ability to let go and trust. One, our beliefs, and two, our actions. So let's start with our beliefs. For however long you've been on this earth, whether it's 17 years, whether it's 34, whether it's 67, you have been telling yourself a story about who you are and what happens to you. So you may have been walking around for the past couple of years or however many years telling yourself, I am someone who is never gonna be loved. I am someone who isn't successful or wealthy, or I am someone who is just plain unlucky. We become so attached to our stories that we begin to take actions that confirm what we believe. Our mindset and what we believe shapes our identity. Once you change your mindset and your beliefs, you'll begin to see small shifts and changes begin to happen. The change truly begins with you and what you believe about yourself. Begin to tell yourself these things every day. Consistency matters. And I know some of you are probably like, I'm in a really dark place, or it's so hard to get out of this rut, and I'm scared and I'm afraid and I'm in a really tough spot. And that's so valid. I know this is so much easier said than done. It's one thing to say, just change your mindset and everything's gonna happen. Like, no, I understand. It's hard work, and I think you know that oftentimes the things that are worth fighting for, worth getting, often don't happen overnight. So this may take time. And there are some people where it'll happen within a few days. There are some people that it will happen within a few weeks. It might even be a year, but I just want you to commit to it. Try committing 30 days, 30 consistent days where you believe that good things will happen. You believe that the universe is on your side. You believe that things are coming to you, because it starts with your mindset, and that changes your attitude. It reflects in how you show up. It reflects in who you are. So just start believing. Beliefs matter. So before I go into actions, which is the second part of how you can begin to let go and trust the universe, I actually wanted to talk about consciousness levels. And I know that sounds a little frou-frou and a little bit confusing, but I think if I show you a chart, it'll really help out. I think it's so important and actually helps you see, what types of emotions or feelings are really positive versus the ones that may be detracting from you creating that space to feel more abundant and full in life. Ta-da! Okay, here's the chart that I was talking about. So there's obviously a lot that we could talk about, but for today, I want to keep it a bit more high level. The numbers on the left-hand side basically talk about the frequency level or energy level. And you can see at the top, the ones we want to aim for are emotions and feelings of peace, joy, love. Enlightenment would be amazing. That's a top goal. But you can see towards the bottom, we want to stay away from things like guilt, shame, fear, anger, pride. These are all things related to the ego. So the goal here is to really try to move up the, I don't know if to call it scale, but move up the chart towards more positive emotions. It's even really good to move to a place of neutrality. Willingness revolves around action, acceptance, reason. I would recommend taking a look at this after the video to deep dive a bit more. All right, so the second step in being able to let go and trust the universe is taking action. You cannot sit around all day just waiting for the universe or God or whoever to bring success to you. You need to start doing. You need to take action, live that Nike lifestyle, and just do it. You need to let go of those lower level emotions like fear, shame, doubt, anything down there, let it go. I'm channeling my, forgetting her name, Elsa from Frozen. Let it go. The lower level emotions are related to your ego. We want to stay away from ego. Goodbye, don't like them. Think of the actions you can take. Think of the activities you can do. Think of the people you can be around that will raise your energy towards the positive emotions on that upper part of the chart that I showed you, which are love, joy, and peace. Think of what you can do to get to those places and to those emotions. We are all the authors of our own stories and our own books, and we have the ability to write our own story. Bringing it back to the beliefs. We can write our own story. We have the ability to shape our own beliefs. The first thing you need to do is pick up a pen. Start doing. Pen. You do not need to deliberate whether or dilly-dally and say like, do I want red pen? Do I want a black pen? Do I want a green pen? Like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Just grab a pen and start writing. Start writing. Start changing your life with you. You have the power. Don't play the victim card. You can do it. Okay, so that is it for today. I kept it pretty short because this is obviously kind of a crash course in how you can begin to start letting go and trust the universe. Know that the universe is working in your favor. Know that God, whoever is working in your favor, you need to trust because it's only gonna do you good, honestly. You wanna just let go of those negative emotions, like I said. If you wanna learn more about this, I'm happy to do another video. Comment below with what you found really resonated with you, what you really liked, what you didn't like. Hit that notification button, hit subscribe, hit all the buttons below this video because I need y'all to do and to start doing and take action. He moves in mysterious ways, da 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 da. Trust the universe, I'm in a good mood. Trust the universe and let go. Bye. Subscribe if you want to change your life, hit the notification button, and feel free to check out one of my other videos.